With the 2 and arguably 3 best decks being weak to Lillie's Clefairy, the card has quickly risen to be one of the most threatening cards in the current metagame. There's just one issue. After the rotation of Gardevoir EX, there just aren't many good Psychic types that can take advantage of Clefairy's power. Now, Clefairy has kind of found a home in Terra Box decks and Slot Box decks, whatever you want to call them, but this got me thinking, can we build a functional deck list built around the entire Lillie's archetype, playing the deck as originally intended? Let's find out. So here's the deck list I threw together, just an original brew, so if this is bad, forgive me, but I think it's pretty alright. Let's talk about it. So of course Lillie's Clefairy has the Fairy Zone ability, making Dragon types weak to Psychic, that's why it's so good. But its Full Moon Rondo attack does 20 damage plus 20 more for each Pokemon on the bench. Since we're opting to play more of the Lillie's Pokemon and less of a Terra Box type of deck, assuming no shenanigans, this attack caps out at a solid 220, which is alright at least. Now there are 4 other cards in the Lillie's archetype that you may not be very familiar with. Lillie's Cutiefly is a really bad card, but it does have a free retreat and evolves to Lillie's Ribombee, whose Inviting Wink allows us to look at our opponent's hand and play down as many Pokemon as we want onto their bench. Additionally, Ribombee also has a free retreat, making it a great pivot. Lillie's Comfey is honestly a really bad card, but we're playing it because it fits in the theme. And Lillie's Pearl is a very powerful tool card, which makes it so that if the Lillie's Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack, our opponent takes 1 fewer prize card. We also have 4 copies of Lillie's Determination, which isn't really a Lillie's card, but it is the best card in the game, so you know. Now these cards honestly I don't think are really enough to fill out an entire deck, so I fit in some other support Pokemon that I thought could be helpful. Togekiss allows us when we take a knockout to flip a coin, and if heads we take an extra prize card. This complements Lillie's Pearl pretty nicely. Not only are we denying our opponent prizes, but we're also taking extra from them. That's pretty cool. Additionally, with the prizes that we've saved thanks to Lillie's Pearl, we can use Dusclops and Dusknoir to knock themselves out and put damage on our opponent's board. Again, this is very important because while Clefairy can one-shot Lucario and Dragapult very easily, 220 is a little bit short for a lot of the other scary attackers in the format. Fez and Meowth are both here just because they're generically strong, stable Pokemon that sit on the bench and at least help us increase Clefairy's damage output. Some other notable cards here include Morty's Conviction, which allows us to discard a card to draw 1 for each of our opponent's bench Pokemon. This complements Ribombee pretty well. Telepathic Energy, when attached, is a buddy poppin' for Psychic types. That's a very strong card in general, but especially in this deck. Mystery Garden is additional draw power, and Wondrous Patch helps us get our Clefairies up and running early. So obviously this deck is going to be very good into the stuff that hits her weakness. I'm a little bit less confident for how it does into everything else, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. If you like the video, please subscribe. I am going for 400 subs soon, I hope. So please help me get there. Thank you. But we call heads and we get heads. Do you want to go first or second? We go first, right? Always. We're not using, we always go. No, yes. We telepath first turn and then we attack second turn, right? Ooh, that's interesting. This is like pretty good. It's not like perfect, but it's pretty good, you know? But like, yes. Okay, what are we up against here? Does our opponent intend to set up anytime this century? There we go. And there's Binacle Luna. That's scary. That's very scary, but I mean, that's probably good. Psych to you. We bench Choke. The issue is they boss and that sucks, but I mean, like, I feel like we just accept that if it happens. I want to put a Pearl onto you, and then I want to pass. And so we hold this Clefairy in hand, just we don't have to play it yet. Next turn we play it, then we Lillies and we get a new hand, and then hopefully we get Candy Togekiss. That'd be insane. But if not, we can at least just attack, right? They can double draw. That's an option. They bricked then. That's good for us. Full Moon Rondo is currently hitting 60. All we need to do is bench Clefairy and we're taking that knockout. That's so easy. Oh, probably smarter to go for the Togetic. If we draw into Candy Togekiss off of this, then I mean, like, I don't know. We're just gonna go for the Lillies, get a new hand. And that's a lot of stuff. No Candy, so I didn't make a mistake. Bench Duskull. Bench, do I bench Togepi? I feel like might as well, right? Might as well. Let's just hit for the 120. I don't think there's anything else we really need to get. Obviously, we can grab the Cutiefly, but also, I guess that'd be a good choice, just a pivot, but I don't know. I mean, they can't do anything right now. They just can't do anything right now. Look at this, right? Hope you have a good card in hand. You didn't do anything last turn. You did draw 2 cards, but there's Zygarde. This is what we're up against, the Zygarde deck. We don't play Shaman, so that is something that can get us, is that. But they also seem to get the energy going, which is not really. You're going to just try to tank hits with it. I mean, that's an option. You're allowed to do that, yes. Are you going to fill up your bench at all, or just sitting here? Because I think I can 2-shot you eventually, right? Warrior's Conviction will draw 1. That's definitely not worth it. But, right now we're swinging for 120. We can hit for 140 max. Let's grab a Hilda. Get a hold of Dusclops Telepath. Yeah, I would say Dusclops comes down. Telepath here. I don't know why I put it on the Dusclops. That was me not thinking straight. But we'll just grab another Clefairy here just to fill up our bench with things that can take a nullifying 0. And then we just swing. Like, literally, we just swing, right? You're 140 right now. Next turn, we Dusknoir plus Rondo, and we take a knockout, right? So it's like, whatever. Binacle on the bench is whatever to me. Technology onto you. You're not getting there, buddy. You're not going to get there. Do you have the Wally? No, you do not. So you're not getting there. We throw this down. 160 is not enough. So we have to Dusknoir. We want to take a knockout, right? But before we do that, we of course go for Ultra Ball. We'd go for a pitch Comfey, pitch Morty. That grabs Togekiss. Go down Togekiss. We could also just like play a little stupid and just knockouts, take 2 knockouts, but that's just so dumb. It's just not correct at all. We curse blast here. We just take out what's in front of us, and then, I mean, yeah, you get a prize card. Maybe you'll unbreak your hand or something. That's an option, hopefully for you. Like, we might as well Morty for 2, just to see if we can get something here. That's not bad. We can pad for, yeah, okay, cool. Yep, that was not a real game, but it is good. That is warm up. I am here. I am ready. I am able to talk. Okay, we keep going. What can I say? But we keep going, right? We lose the coin flip, but we accept it. We accept the outcome. All right, we're going to go second. We'll see what we can do with that. That's not bad at all, is it? Let's just see. Can we possibly get a Psychic Energy in the discard and then Wondrous Patch it onto Clefairy? If so, then we have we don't have what we need yet. I mean, we'll just go for Cutiefly lead just because we can retreat into Clefairy anyway. Who cares? They're gonna mulligan, so we have a chance to draw into Rockets. Okay. How do we feel about Rockets? Depends on how they play, I think. I mean, it's awkward, but like it's not the worst thing for us. I feel like it's not bad at all. Take our 1, Morty. Okay, Rounchula here. Hello to Rounchula. Rotom. So they're gonna fill up their bench. This Morty will go insane, like actually crazy. So if we can get, we just get a regular Psychic hand right now, that'd be so good. They see the Cutiefly, so I mean, they're assuming probably low kick because I know it's a deck that's using Cutiefly right now, but I mean, pitching the grass, they have an insane setup though. Insane setup. Rocking on the Mewtwo as well, and Factory to draw more. If you bench a 5th, that's not the worst thing ever for me. It gets me another card. No. Okay, so I'm terrified, very scared. Bench Clefairy first, just to deck thin. We can Telepath Energy onto you. Let's see what we get off of it. Clefairy. Am I losing my mind? We prized both Duskulls. Okay, we'll grab a Clefairy and a Cutiefly, I guess. I could judge get rid of the Spidops in hand, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's correct. Maybe. The thing is, we can't knock out the Mewtwo this turn, is even because they're gonna be able to take a KO on me, and I can't do much back, can I? And prizing both Duskull is so bad. Morty, pitching Judge is my only, whatever. I'm being stupid. We're gonna get that, and there's that at least. That's not even enough to do anything, but we can Pokepad next. Do we have anything worthwhile off of that? We have a Togekiss we can grab. We'll just get it, and then we Pearl the active Cutiefly, and then we hope they don't have Giovanni in hand. Is that the move? I say we Pearl on the one with energy as well, and then we do that. So yeah, there's Spidops on the active. That means we're safe. And we could still let Giovanni. They probably have Ariana. That's my guess. They have Ariana in hand. They're gonna draw an insane hand off of this, right? From the stupid. There's that. You can attack now, but yeah. Draw 8. That's crazy, but prize trade is still us. Mimikyu does nothing but be pivot. Factory, good for you. They have no gusting anymore. They're just Ultra Ball and getting less Spidops going. Like that's good for you for your setup. If I can just keep a string of Clefairies coming in, I can come back from this, but otherwise this is quite terrifying. So we'll see. Rocket Rush, take the knockout. Important thing is you do not get a prize card. So we're ahead on that front. Clefairy enters for sure. Candy into Togekiss. Energy onto you. We have to Meowth. We get Lillies if we can. Meowth for Lillies is death. We can boss. Can we boss anything that matters though? We can do 220 to a Mewtwo. Who cares, right? That doesn't take a knockout. So if we had Duskull, that would have been so nice. We could just take that knockout. That would have been huge, but we'll go for this. See if we can get something playable. I'm honestly really glad we have Cutiefly as the pivot, but besides that, honestly, if they have Archer, that'd be so awkward. But I think we do just punch, because I'm thinking if they take a revenge KO, we can hopefully get both Fez and a Duskull that we could pick off the prizes or something. We prize both Duskull. It's not unlikely we get it, but we do have to get all this like going, which is a lot. Another Clefairy, fine. Yeah, so the issue is the Archer that will be coming our way to destroy our hand and probably shut us out of the game. But I mean, this is a Spidops promoted. If they don't have Bangle, and they probably have Bangle, but if they don't have Bangle, also, what's this down thing on here? What is the negative effect? I mean, I guess Wonder Kiss counts the negative. Is it only on active? Yeah, okay. If you don't have Bangle, you're going to get owned really badly. Unless you can retreat into Mewtwo, attach return. That's why are we doing this? I don't know why we're doing it. I mean, you're allowed to do it. I just don't know what the logic is for that instead of just playing like a normal second rocket. Whatever. You know, that's fine. Yeah, and we have 2 Mystery Garden. That would have been nice to like get those going as well, but whatever. Draw a bunch, bench a bunch. It is what it is. If we can ideally, yeah, that happens there, which is unfortunate. If we can take out a Spidops, that'll be good. Bring Cutiefly. We have to hope we can get Wondrous Patch and maybe even like Unfair Stamp or something. Oh. So we do this. Wondrous Patch. Let's get this going. Let's attach to you. Let's get a backup Clefairy already, just in case. Let's get a Fez down. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. Let's start with the flip the script. See if we can get anything off of that. Nothing super worthwhile yet. Morty, pitch, Togetic. Get 5. Mystery Garden is quite nice. Ribombee also is a free retreat. Wait, that's actually super nice. We can keep going here. We have 4 seconds in place. We're actually getting that much off of that. We don't have any gusting either. How are we going to pull this off? Let's say we throw this down just to, we have 10 cards in here. We need to get down to less than 4. That's not happening. Shoot, that's bad news. Uh-oh. Yeah, we just have to bring in Clefairy here. We have to accept that it's going down. I think that's just what we have to do. Punch 220. That's really rough, but we have to accept it. I think they're going down to 3. We can at least take a Revenge KO on the Mewtwo, and then we're tied up. If Togekiss works out for us, we're ahead. We just need to, you know, get the Wondrous Patch going again, which we have in hand. If they retreat into Spidops, that would be, and that's a play, but it's so annoying. Spidops, yeah, Spidops. Giovanni, you're gonna take out Fez. Okay, I understand, but are you gonna take out Fez? Hello? Meowth. That's when you have the Bengal up. That's not correct at all. I don't think that's so not correct. You've helped me out, I think. Wow. Okay, so we have to deal with this. I think. Let's see what else we can get going. Lillie's Pearl, perfect. Get this going. Let's flip the script, I suppose. Anything good here? Boss takes out the Mewtwo. We can get 3 prizes off of that. That's good. For now, we Ultra Ball, Pitch, do Psychic. Let me grab. I guess we'll get Comfey. Who cares? Wondrous Patch puts an energy onto the bench Clefairy. Telepath is another energy for the bench Clefairy. Nothing worth getting there anyway. We're down Comfey. We can either take out the Spidops, the Mewtwo. I feel like taking out Spidops is probably better, but we have the boss in hand and I don't want to waste it. I think we have to get heads at some point. Probably, maybe. Well, we go for another Pearl onto you as well. So that makes you a 1 prizer. And now what? So we can, and both these one-shot us. I feel like we might as well take out the Mewtwo just because we might not get the chance later. Assume they Archer us, we don't draw into boss later on. That's going to be, this is the way to go, right? That's my logic. Obviously though, if we get Duskull and then get like something going next turn with Dusknoir, we can maybe take out the Mewtwo on the bench, but I figured this is probably the way to go. And we get the Wonderkiss, so we get 3 prizes. That means we're in a very good spot. Take these. There's 1 Duskull still. After all that, only 1. Mimikyu enters, doesn't matter. They're going to pivot into Spidops. They're going to take the knockout. That's just how it's going to be. Giovanni. Oh, on the Togekiss. That's intriguing. That's not bad at all. Like, that's not a wrong play at all. It's just a matter of, you have the wrong Spidops in the active, right? I take out the one with the Bangle, and then I think as long as you most Rocket Deck only play 1 Bangle, then you can't one-shot my 2 prizer and I still win, right? The only way to win is to take out Fez and then take out, like you have to go in that order and you can't, there's a Mewtwo with an energy on it. How do we manage this? Okay, so they're playing like they have the 3rd Giovanni in hand, almost certainly. How do I deal with the 3rd Giovanni, assuming it's there? Rocket Rush comes in, down goes Togekiss, of course. You take 1. I'm pretty sure I have Unfair Stamp in this deck, right? Do I not? I'm pretty sure I do. Let's find out. Pitch Togekiss, Pitch Togepi, Clefairy probably aren't coming up for the rest of the game. Do we have Unfair Stamp? We do have it in the deck, so we just start by deck thinning as much as possible. No basics left. I mean, try for flip the script here, see if we can draw it. That's not it, but that is Morty, which is like almost certainly it. We pad here, more deck thinning. Just grab Togekiss, that's fine. Morty here, pitch Togekiss, draw 5 cards. That's insane. Wow. That's just crazy work. Okay, if we had the stamp, we'd be in a very good spot, but we do not. So how are we going to handle it? That's so crazy. Okay, we have to just hope they don't have Gusting next turn. Let's hope they don't have it. That's all we can do. But wow, that's so bad. That's crazy. We can attach to something. Do we want to attach? I mean, put this onto you so we can retreat for something, I guess. We take the knockout on the Spidops. We take 1. We're down to 1. They need to take 2 to win. They have to specifically Gust up Fez and KO it, which they can do if they have an energy in hand. They have it up. Energy plus Gusting. That's what they need. They almost certainly have it. I mean, they're playing like they have it. The way they were just throwing down the Giovannis, they're playing like they have the 3rd one already. So that's why I just want Unfair Stamp. It's 1 of 5 cards left in deck. And so like Transceiver for the Giovanni, and then that's the end of the game, right? It could be prized. It would be funny if it was prized. They whiffed the Transceiver. Hang on. That means don't care about Mimikyu. Hello to you. Transceiver again. Are you just being a whiff it again? Archer. They're Archer for deck thinning, probably. Either that or they're BMing. They're BMing. Okay. I mean, it's the Rocket deck, fine. Spidops entry to retreat into Mewtwo. Like, it's like you have the game won already. It's so like there's no point in doing this, right? Like there's a card that if I drew into it, you would have lost the game because you wouldn't have had your Giovanni to win. And because I didn't draw into it, now you're just like doing this whole song and dance just to be annoying. It's like you're allowed to do it. It's just like, why? Okay, cool. That's very frustrating. Just because it's like, come on. That's also, I was playing like Lillie's Clefairy Turbo, and then they're like, no, we're gonna BM someone for just playing this random meme deck. That's strange. That is strange. Yep, Shotty. Okay, so true. Win the coin flip. So I think we go first. The reason why we go first is because, hear me out, we can stop bad stuff happening, right? No, we have to lead Duskull. That's not totally optimal, but we'll deal. The idea is go first, attach to a Clefairy turn 1, and then just go off turn 2. If we open Cutiefly, that'll just like retreat. That's really good. We did not see that this time, but that's not the end of the world yet. Could be soon though. There's Moltres lead. Okay, they're prepared for something they do not have to worry about here. And Ultra Ball is potentially good. I want to Ultra Ball for Meowth to get a Lillie's. That's the thing. But also I do want to, that'll be fine. We start with the Duskull attack. And let's just get Clefairy, and then we'll get Togepi, I suppose. I don't need Cutiefly just yet. We'll do that. And then we just pass here. So idea, next turn we Ultra Ball, pitch like Ribombee, get a Lillie's, and just go off from there. There's Poffin, so this is Holt. That's We do Oko the Pulse. That's something for us. The only thing is, we are not very good in the Phantom Dive, and they're gonna Duskull. It makes sense. I understand. I don't like it, but I understand. Energy onto Moltres. Are you gonna Badoo me? You're trying to Badoo me. You want to draw into Badoo off of this, which is so greedy, but if you can get it, then good for you. I mean, they have a bajillion search. Not too unlikely. 3P down and pass. Okay, well that's not bad. Draw. Lillie's of our own already, so we don't even need to get the Meowth anymore. That's really good, right? Get Togekiss, Togetic, Ultra Ball, Pitch. We'll get rid of Psychic Ribombee, I suppose. And what are we getting off of this? We can get Duskull. It's probably not worth it right now. Let's grab Cutiefly. Hope we don't have like Candy Neo Upper, right? You know, that'll be fine. We can Stretcher back Psychic. That's not worth it. We hope we get Energy plus Wondrous Patch here. If we do, we're goated. That is not Wondrous Patch. It is stuff though. Be damage from an attack. We'll hurl onto you then. And we pad. We get anything that matters here. The main thing is they're going to they gotta have something I don't like. We're gonna get Ribombee here, and then for now, I think we just wait on this. I can use Come and Get You to do nothing. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? I'm gonna get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. We just have to hope they don't have the Candy Neo Upper, because then we're in danger. And they are just going to throw on the Dragapult, which is obviously still very scary for me. Yeah, get your searches going, get your popping going. There's Badoo. That's annoying, but we deal. We just have to deal with it. It still buffs up our Morty. We can't Wondrous Patch anymore, though. I realize we can't Wondrous Patch anymore. That's really bad, huh? That's so bad. That is so bad. Wow. Crispin to get all the energy you need as well onto the board. We're almost certainly losing now. That's just very annoying. That's all I can say is that's annoying. They're playing on the Dracloak. I mean, we can, if they invest everything in that Dracloak, is there a way for us just like to take a knockout on it? Calling for 10, that's fine. Let's see what we can draw into here that does anything for us, right? We can get this. Mystery Garden does not do anything for us here. We Togekiss down. We Ribombee just so we don't get owned by, you know, a lot of bad stuff that happen to us here. Morty, pitch a Togepi, draw 5 new cards. That's gonna be really good for us. Those are really good ones. We're on Mystery Garden. We're on a Comfey. We can draw to 5 now. Hurl onto, I guess, let's put on Ribombee. Let's put another Telepath onto Duskull just to be annoying. See if there's anything worth getting here. Obviously, Clefairy is an option, although they can, in fact, take it out with a gusted up Pult, but that's not the end of the world, I don't think. Now we Mystery Garden here. Discard the 1 Psychic, draw 2 cards, and those are okay ones. Hurl onto this as well. Perfect. Now we go for the Mumble, and we take out the Badoo, and we have Wonderkiss to hopefully take 2 prizes. Let's see it. Hey. All right, we get our 2, and that's Wondrous Patches there. Good. Obviously, they almost certainly have Stamp. That's very likely for them. But Pult is in the active. That's not if they can boss up a Clefairy, but we haven't invested anything to. We haven't boss up Clefairy yet. There you are. They can take 2 prizes here. Take out Duskull. Take out Clefairy. That's only 2. Here's the Stamp. That's so annoying. Okay. We have to draw and something really nice here. That's something pretty nice. Okay, Phantom Dive, they do not have the Jamming Tower, thank goodness. That's pretty standard, yeah. Take your 2, bring in you. All right, so what are we going to do here is the question. Telepath Energy, we can put on Clefairy, or we cannot put on Clefairy. I can fill up my bench and deck then before going for Stamp, or I can just do this and I can draw 2 cards off of that. Is that worth it, or do I just take a safe attach, just hope we draw into Wondrous Patch off of the Stamp? That's scary. I don't know. There's also deck thinning is a thing. That's good for us, right? That's like really good for us. I'm gonna take the risk. We're gonna draw more cards. Boss and that's not ideal per se. I mean, that's pretty good actually. Losing boss is bad. But we get rid of these, we get Fez going, right? And so Fez down first, draw a bunch of new cards here. Wondrous Patch is a good start. We have Lillies and Morty as well. Let's start with a Flip the Script. Let me get 3 more, see if we can get an energy off of this. That's perfect. Wondrous Patch, put an energy onto Clefairy. Then we attach return energy onto Clefairy. We can bench Duskull. I feel like it's not totally worth it yet. Because I want to bench Cutiefly for the pivot, but I also want to bench like everything else as well. I don't want to play Phantom Dive, take another bunch of prize cards here, but also we'll put on Duskull. It'll be fine. Beat right into Clefairy. They already used their Stamp, so they probably don't have much hand destruction anymore. That's Morty here. We can get rid of Cutiefly, draw 4, and those are fine. Pad doesn't do anything for us right now. We'll Full Moon Rondo, take out the Dragapult. All right, so this is the good news for us. We flip a coin here. If we get heads, they're down to 1 prize and we probably win the game. We get tails. That's okay, because every knockout. This is the way I see it. The only way they can win for this position is off of they bring Moltres. I think we just have it then. I think we just have it. They're doing that. Because they have to Candy, Pulse, and Neo Upper. Those 3 cards will win the game. They pass. Okay, so we are doing okay here. Are we handling this in the long run? Honestly, can we get a hold of a boss or something? That'd be pretty funny, but I mean, we'll just Candy Nor, and then that could be a mistake, honestly. That could have been a huge mistake, because now they have an out with bossing up the Nor and just waiting. So we have to attach to this as well, and then just hope. If we get heads on Wonderkiss, we win anyway, but I just want to be careful there. Wondrous Patch attaches to, that's also probably a miss. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't want to get gusted up and trapped with Dusknoir, but I also don't want to like waste all my cards on putting energy on Dusknoir. It doesn't matter. We would do a bunch with, I mean, we get the Wonderkiss anyway, so it doesn't matter. Would have been down to 1. We could attack with Nor and just like boss up something and kill. I feel like we had it. Yeah, okay. Well, weird endgame there, but we were just so far ahead. We were so far ahead, it literally didn't matter. It's just Wonderkiss is a broken ability. It's not broken. We just got lucky. But hey, that's the deck working as intended, so can't complain. Down goes you and you. The issue is the Clefairy still gets them 2, and that's a big problem. So we bring this in. Then you take 3 more though, so we can still get there just by doing something stupid, right? There's the patch, only way too late. We can't checkmate them, I think. We just have to get lucky is the issue, right? So we can Hilda here pad for Togekiss, whatever. Let's say we Hilda here, we get just the telepath. What else are we gonna do? Do we have a way to like deny losing the Phantom Dive? I don't think so. At this point, we just lose the Phantom Dive for sure. So we just have to deal with that, I think. Patch on the bench Clefairy, telepath on the bench Clefairy. I'd love to Mystery Garden, but we just can't. Bunch of doesn't do anything. We have to hope that Bez double recon isn't enough for them to get, you know, everything they need to win the game, which is really unlikely, but we'll go for this. And then if they can Phantom Dive, we lose. So, I mean, doesn't even matter. I will take this knockout. And so if they whiff a turn like we did, we probably win the game is the good news. The bad news is, I mean, Wonder Kiss is just too little too late. We'll take our 3, but Duskull, Lily's Dusknoir. So could have used that way earlier. They bring in the Dracloaks. They have what? 3 cards. Basically, they have 8. They essentially have 8 plus supporter usage. So, I mean, basically 10 if you count recon. So, I mean, this is so bad. But hopefully they somehow whiff everything. They're only missing 3 energy, and one was the darkness. So, they have the energy in deck for sure. They almost certainly have the pull somewhere. Yeah, keep going. We have to hope really hard they just whiff, you know? They can also, because we're ahead, they can Rosa and just get that going. So, they have a Meowth gets you to... So, they probably have it. But the fact that they haven't used the second Cloak yet means, I mean, they could have it. Maybe they're trying to deck thin though. So we'll see. Hopefully they whiff. All we need is a whiff, but we need a lot for that to go right. There's Rosa. Okay, so all I need is the Dragapult, which is very easy to get. They need Stretcher or Ultra Ball or Pult itself, which is just 100% chance. So we'll wait here. We'll see what they go for, but it's over, right? If there it is, cool. It's like this is also the thing where it's like, does this matter? Does Rosa only attach to bench, or are they just like messing with me, right? Like this doesn't matter, right? You can just use it. Yeah, it's like, why would you even recon? Just take the win. It's one of those things where it's like it only takes 5 seconds, but it's so weird that people just play like that, you know? Well, can't complain too much. We'll just keep go. Huh? Sure. So worst case scenario now, we can Dusknoir and just tie the game. Why? I'm so confused. Okay, well, we'll do this. We'll attach. If we draw into Wondrous Patch off this Lilies, we win the game. So why? And if we don't, we tie with Dusknoir. So what's going on here? No Wondrous Patch. Okay. Can we do anything with, we Stretcher next. We don't have anything in the discard pile we can really get with this. But we get back doesn't matter. Nothing we can do there. We just get back something. And then we can at least draw a card. I was hoping we could like, Mystery Garden does nothing. Okay, so we don't get it, but like, I don't know why they did that. Now we get to try tie the game. What was the game plan here? Like legitimately, what was the, and there's another Wondrous Patch. Why we're entering sudden death? Why would you do that? Like, are they trying to BM? Like, that's so weird. Why would you do that? That's so strange. Like, hello? We call the coin flip again, I guess. All right, I gotta go first. All I need to do is attack with Clefairy and I win. Sure, we'll go for it. Weird. Okay, we put down Clefairy. We whiff an energy, unfortunately. But, I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, why would you do that? That's so strange. I mean, geez, they're gonna fill up their bench a little bit here for some reason. But do leave Monkey Dory bench. Can we draw into something that does something? Petrol does nothing yet, but we'll put up with that. We just have to pass, unfortunately. But the thing is, they have to take a knockout to win. And so if that doesn't happen, we win, right? Poffin, good for you to open the Poffin. Whiffing the energy is really bad though. If we had an energy attached, we'd just be like 1 turn away. We just Lilies get the other one, we win. But yikes. Yeah, and there's double Droopy down. So we just have to hope they can't get Pult up and running before we can attack Clefairy, which I mean, like, we're favored to do that, but it's not guaranteed. So we have to be very careful there. Energy onto Droopy allowed. Lilies for 8 more, or 6 more actually, because, you know, yeah. But we'll see how we can get out of this. Can we Risky Ruins for no reason? And then Pollen, so we can't even use the item. We get Dusclops, doesn't do anything either. We throw on the Mystery Garden because we can, and then we just go for a new hand here. I don't want to bench anything because I figure they can just Jet Headbutt with the Dracloak, and that's good enough for them, and I don't like that. So I was going to do this one. They have 1 turn. Otherwise, we Hilda, we get the Telepath, and we win the game. So you need Candy, Pull, Energy, which I mean, if you have it, good for you. They could be playing that. If not, we just win. So let's see it, buddy. There's Dracloak. They're putting it on that one, so they are going to dig through their deck a little bit here. But yeah, Pull, Candy, Energy gets you there. There's Pokepad, deck thinning. Yeah, they're trying to get it off the recon directive. So we'll see. There's another Dracloak. Oh. Okay, so they lose the game. Unless they judge, get rid of my Hilda, and I whiff an energy. That's the only way you can win now. It's just over, right? You can't take out the Clefairy in 1 hit with this board. There's nothing to be done. So that's so weird. We basically lost that game. That was basically over. And then our opponent was like, no, I'm going to BM you, and now they're going to lose. So I mean, I don't know. Second energy, you can Dragon Headbutt now. Are you happy with that? How does this even, how do you let this happen? How do you let this happen? Like, is this the smartest Dragapult player ever? Also, Duskull in sudden death? Is this, wow. Dragon Headbutt for 70. They also filled up their bench, so now we can hit for more with Full Moon Rondo. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Well done. I'm gonna do a thumbs up. because either they BM'd and I'm being mean to them, or they didn't see it, in which case it was legitimately a very close game for them, right? So there's nothing wrong with me giving an emo telepath here. We're not going to waste your time because we respect you, and so we are just going to take the knockouts. Bye-bye. What the heck? And we're back. So obviously it's not the best way to play the deck. Who would have thought? It's just really awkward, right? I mean, you have 5 cards here. Clefairy is obviously a good card. Pearl is all right, although there's a lot of ways to just get around it, right? Like taking most of Clefairy's health and then taking out the rest with some other extra effect that's not an attack, then they just get the 2 prizes anyway. That's really bad. Cutiefly is really nice as a free pivot, but not really nice as a card. Wow, 30 HP, that's miserable. Ribombee's effect comes up, but not that often. And of course, Comfey is just a bad card. So we're doing our best out here. It's just, it's not really enough. But I don't know. That's all from me. Subscribe, I guess. Bye-bye.